Hey guys, here is the video for SD card detection and data acquisition. My name is Yash, and I'm good to see you for a long time. So what you can see here is an SD card adapter with an SD card plug will be plugged in right here. This is a magnetometer. It will detect the magnetic field across the three axes, that is X, Y, and Z, which you can see here very clearly. So regarding the connection, you can just go through the data sheets which they have, and this is the Arduino Pro Mini what I'm using. um, and let's see the code for that. So what we are doing basically is just using libraries like y.h, sd.h, timer1.h. They are used for communication with I2C, so which is I've used it in the magnetometer and the Pro Mini. Let's go forward. um, we need to set the pin at 10 for the chip select, which detects that the card is present in the SD card adapter. So this is just some of the initialization, and then it's time to just call the interrupt, which I've used here, timer one dot attach interrupt. And then it's basically just starting the communication between the magnetometer and the Pro Mini. So that's serial begin, and this is the baud rate what we are using, 9600. And then whatever code is there, you can just give it from based on the register and the mode of communication between the magnetometer and the Pro Mini. While moving forward, you see that I have given the syntax for file open, which will just open the file from the SD card, and then it will say that whether the card is present or not. So presently the card is not present in the SD adapter, so it will give a warning that error, opening the SD card or card failed, not present. Then we move forward, we go into the loop function, where we see that um, I've given one variable called incoming byte, that is nothing but whatever the information gets into the SD card, it will just read it and call the function if you find a file. So three modes. One is mode 1, in which you just collect the data at, say for example, 400 points. So this 400 points is nothing but um, 40 hertz at 10 seconds. So when you just multiply 14 to 10 seconds, you get 400 points. Then let's move forward. You have the collect function, so that is nothing but if the card is present, it will just collect all the information and run. If for first to the 400 point, and basically just the looping everything, and then after that, once the information is collected, it will just print all the information from the SD card. Okay. Mode 2 is nothing but dealing with the analog voltage, which is given at A0. So after that, it will just convert the 0 to 1, 0 2 3 into the 0 to 5 volt, because I'm using the voltage from 0 to 5 volt. And this is just calling different functions. You see, the one is for magnet data, print analog data, and this is the header file what I'm using for mode 1 and mode 2 and mode 3. So now let's run it. All right, let's upload it. Problem uploading the board, my bad. Select the port 4, and now just upload again. let's open the serial monitor, and it will show card failed or not present because we are not inserted the SD card in this. So that is it. So if you just keep the SD card inside the adapter, you will get the three option: mode 1, mode 2 and mode 3. And when you just enter the mode 1, click 1, it will collect all the information for 400 points and show it on the serial monitor, which is right here. After that, it will just use the voltage or analog input for mode 2, and then mode 3 is just data retrieval from the SD card file. Once the data is received, you just import it into any, you say, Excel or MATLAB. I've used Excel for this. And these are the 400 points, and this is the graph what I got for analog voltage from 0 to 5 volt for the 3 axis. Oh, sorry, for the analog, this is the analog time I've used, and this is the millis function. So you see I've got sine wave. So this is nothing but when I just use a signal generator, I pass a sine wave of 2 hertz. So I got this graph from this, which is really pretty. And this is the XYZ from the magnetometer versus time, what I've used in ahead. Or you can see the top. It looks beautiful. This is the X, Y, and Z. Alright. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit like if you like the video or subscribe to my channel. Thank you.